It's Adrian here with some more bonus content on Tiermaker. We have the Vancouver Canucks all-time jerseys tier list maker. Tiermaker is an amazing website just for ranking things if you want to do it in your free time. There's tons of categories. You can just search anything you want and you can compile a bunch of categories and rank things. And that's what I'll be doing here in this video. We have most of, if not all, the Canucks jerseys we've had in our great 52-year history of being an NHL organization. A lot of great moments with some of these jerseys. A lot of these jerseys, represent different eras and kind of generations of Canucks fans. But a lot of solid jerseys nonetheless. I don't think, we've had any real ugly jerseys. I know there's been a few for a few different teams. I know the Nashville Predators had that, I think, kind of mustard colored jersey a while back. That's disgusting. But, I mean, our jerseys have looked pretty good. It kind of encaptures, who we are as Canucks, going from the different eras. And I got the categories here. We got legendary, we got amazing, we have all right, not the best, and never again. I don't anticipate that there will be too many of the never again jerseys. There's a few here that I don't like. I don't know how it compares to what you think. In terms of the legendary ones, Black Skate, without a doubt, that is up there. Black Skate, Flying Skate, whatever you want to call it. Those two are legendary. I think the stick in the rink, that's also pretty legendary. Pretty blessed to have that. Got this other Black Skate here. So that's pretty much the legendary ones. I think these ones right here are amazing. I know a lot of people don't like them because of like the gradient. For me, that reminds me of the West Coast Express era, and that was such a great time in Canucks history. I just love those jerseys. I'm still looking to buy one. I don't know, why they're so expensive on eBay, but I want to get one, even if there's no name or number on it. That's kind of cool to have. Anything else? I guess the blue Archives, those are pretty amazing. I'll go with the whites as well. These white Orcas, I don't know how I feel about them, because there's times where I like them, sometimes I don't like them. The blue ones too. I think in terms of like a nostalgic aspect, they do look good. I don't know. I'm torn. I'll keep them in all right for now. It could change later on. These are the 50th anniversary ones. I mean, they're no different from the other blue Orcas, other than not having Vancouver there. They're all right. I don't know what really sets them apart. Keep that up there with it. Oh, the stick in the rinks. Oh no, those are the alternates. Those are all right. I won't complain about that one. I think it's a good adjustment from what we used to have with the stick in the rinks. The millionaire jerseys, those are amazing. I really like how they do that. This one right here, I don't know what it is about it. It has that like weird, like I think 1990s feel to it, maybe earlier. I just don't like the color scheme on this one. It looks strange. This one is amazing. That's classic. This one, I guess, is also amazing. Actually, I'll keep it all right. I don't really like the white. I'm not a fan of the Flying V's. I'm not a fan. I will say that right now. I know that's an unpopular opinion. I know a lot of the older Canuck fans who kind of lived through this era of the Flying V's will say otherwise, but I'm not a fan of the Flying V's. It just looks strange. It doesn't match what I envision when I think of the Canucks. And obviously I grew up with the Orcas and the stick in the rinks, but it's not my choice. Ooh, the early flying skates, those are all right. It would be cool to see them kind of bring that back for a game or two. That's all right. Wait, actually, I'm gonna keep that up there. Oh, and the reverse retros. I know these are pretty controversial. Most fans that I've talked to don't really mind it. It's a good mix. People always joke around and say it looks like a Sprite bottle. It's all right. I will say that it's not as bad as other teams that have released their. Obviously, every team has revealed their reverse retros, but few teams didn't exactly do a good enough job. But yeah, I think I've organized it to the best of what I think. Everything looks good. Solid jerseys, nonetheless. I think we're pretty lucky as fans to have these kind of jerseys and have different jerseys represent different eras and moments, and it's always nice to kind of look back on on different eras of Canucks hockey, ones that we may not have even been alive for, and kind of see what it was like back then. Obviously, people kind of think of the flying skate and the Orca as kind of the main jerseys of our history, but there's a lot that we don't give much attention to, and you never know, maybe down the road they may go in a different direction. I know a lot of people kind of want to go back to the traditional Canuck roots, maybe add Johnny Canuck into there and kind of abandon the Orca, but it really depends on what ownership and management go for. But it's a new era of Canucks hockey. We'll see what the jerseys represent in the future, but looking back on right now in the past, some solid jerseys, and you can always do your own rankings right here. Just go to Tiermaker, search up Canucks. It was one of the top results I found, and I really enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoyed it as well.